Everyone. Alright, hello everyone, welcome to the weekly showcase where we showcase the art submission that we got from Discord server. Yeah, last week we got about 6 submissions, one including mine. And for the prompt last week we have WoW with this jumping post right here. Now, we have the first submission is from me, obviously. Anyway, this is mine, and at the moment I don't at that moment I didn't really have anything for a while, so I just wing it and I created this tribal boy. To be honest, I use this as an excuse to try out the new brush, or try out a brush I have never used before, which is this brush, right? I don't have anything to say with it because this is technically still practice, but I really love the hair and how I color it. Instead of like a solid one color, I use this brush and I use different color for the brown. Like I kept using it and different style, and then I mix it up and it creates like this brush. Obviously it's still rough, and I added the shadow with the same method. Anyway, yeah, that's what I did. On to the next one. We have a wild fiery pose. Well, a fiery drawing from Okami. Alright. As you can see, it's a very wild drawing with like song lyrics that I cannot read. Trust me, I tried to read this and I couldn't. Not because the handwriting is bad, but because I can't make out any words. Because I'm just very bad at reading. That out of something does something. Yeah, I'm not very all that. Anyway, about the drawing itself, it's a very good portrait. The eye on the left is well drawn, while the eyes on the right is basically non-existent because of the concept coloring. Now, from my understanding, that Okami uses a ballpoint pen or like an ink pen. That I suppose to have this made takes a lot of time and effort, and know and be confident on what you do. Something I'm trying to replicate. Overall, nice use of color, nice use of the way that you draw the pen with scribbles. It's one of the OCs. The pen and Sharpie got crazy with cross hatching. Yeah, overall, very interesting. A wild, fiery drawing, and I can see the wild fire in her eyes. I really like how at some point you use the Sharpie as a shadow silhouette, and you use the highlight from the white pen as the... Yeah, I think it looks really well. And yeah, but I love the color, right? It's so chaotic, but you can definitely see the pattern over here, like the lips, the nose, and the cheekbone right over here. One thing I like to add is the fact that there's a little bit of shading, as you can see, and there are stars, and there's a gem in the middle right here. And I shouldn't have used that color because I can't see. Gem right there. Reminded me of Steven Universe, not gonna lie. Anyway, thank you Okami for submitting. I look forward to see more of your fiery drawings in the next prompt. But for now, I'm gonna move to the next drawing of this. It's a very simple one. This is from Odin, and a wild roaring fraud. How you say that? Roaring fraud Yeah, drawing front. I'll be honest, I don't have any knowledge about Deltarune, and yeah, I don't have any opinion to say about it. I heard that it's good, and I played Undertale before. I heard that Deltarune is like a alternative universe to Undertale, so oh well. Anyway, about the drawing. I love how the lines are scribbles, and it's like giving that ink vibe. Like you can see here, over here, it feels like drawing with a ink pen, not like a ballpoint pen or something. And I really love how clean the lines are. Not clean, but clean with the style. There isn't a lot of round shape you got here and there. This piece utilizes a lot of sharp edges. You can see from the arm, the legs, and definitely the fiery thingy right over here. This is wild. Definitely. There's only 3 colors, with the exception of with like red only used here. Only 2 colors. Overall, very good. I'm not gonna say a lot about this because what else is there to say? I don't know what this is, but drawing wise, very good. Thank you, Odin, for submitting, and I look forward to see more of your drawings. Next one, we have this wild pose from Ado Andy or slash Hilly. They did this in a crunch time, so they technically have like half a day to do this because they posted late. Prompt for a while. What's the time for this? Prompt hours later. I have no idea who this is. Is this Shantae? I don't know, but the style, the color and the way they dress reminded me of a Shantae, like the video game, even though I never played before. What I really love about this is even though they do the crunch time and the lines are chaotic here and there, they still have the color done. And like the shading, the dark skin, the hair, especially the highlight, it's very simple, but it works well with this. They said that they're gonna refine it later, and I hope to see the full product, the full finished piece. But overall, for this on a crunch time, that is very impressive and fascinating to see. I don't know if me myself gonna ever reach that fast or like that level, but I do hope that one day I will be able to draw one of my own. Yeah, the colors are so cool. Even though they went on like basically half a day, they still managed to do the color and do the shading. I think, if I'm not wrong, they basically had like 6 hours, like 5 hours to finish this. I just don't know. I gotta ask them one day. Anyway, the background is simple. They have their own watermark over here, and the line itself is chaotic. Like they are just scribbles, but honestly, they look as if they're finished. It doesn't need clean lines. Question for a while. Good pose organization, good costume design, even though it's just a few pieces here and there. But that's all it is. Good. You can see the rings on the neck, the rings on the bracelet. Yeah, they call that bracelet, necklace and bracelets. I don't know which culture this came from, but this is really good. Thank you, Haley. Well, Edo Andy, for submitting. I look forward to see more of your drawings next time. Now let's move on to the next submission, which we have in their word, wild pose or wild alleyway, or both. I don't know. That's the full quote. I don't know where this is. I don't know who these girls are. This is from Nerd, who posted in the prompt showcase. I think this is their first submissions. So welcome to the Discord server and welcome to stream. EU Force. Honestly, well, I feel like I've seen this post before. I just did a Google search like 5 minutes prior, and apparently it came from like Dragon Balls, like balls. Oh, you can see a little bit of anime scribble. I really love the perspective. You can see this is in an alleyway, and the fact that, yeah, you can see this background. You can see a dumpster here and there. Maybe these girls are just having fun posing in front of teachers inside like a random alleyway. I'd say each girls definitely have their own unique style and personality put into this. What I'd say is that for two colors, they really utilize the value extremely well. You can definitely see two gray here and black here and here and there. You can see that these two colors are basically fitting match, like the hair. Yeah. The bear hat person remind me of that's got some Soul Eater in the style general. Remind me of early Chainsaw Man. Now that you remind it, now that you mention it, it does look a little bit of Chainsaw Man vibe of how the lines are like. Right. I love the poses. Not only you did one people, but you did 4 people. And they all filled with energy too. Thank you, Nerd. Thank you for posting your submissions. Takes a lot of confidence. And yeah, thank you for submitting. And I look forward to see more of your drawings. They look interesting. And yeah. Now on to the last one. We have Kira. This is a conqueror of the Wild West with this Joshua Graham pose. Joshua Graham fit. Well, I can't see the face, but I gotta say, this is a very, very Wild West pose. You can see the poncho, you can see the cowboy hat. You can see the revolver in the background, which is subtle hints. I feel like this guy is like, he died so many times and he just came back from life. At least that's my headcanon. He never misses. He get it done. Now for the art itself, the line itself is very chaotic, like as per usual. But it gives that inky vibe, like you draw like it with the ink pen, like the chi pen, like whatever that is. I like how they made the shading with the coloring and lines that you can see here. You can see a lot of scribbles. I love this character design. Very simple, old westy. Yeah, it's old westy. It's simple. It's good portrait. is the Wild West. Conqueror of the Wild West. A very wild poem. Very wild prompt. Wild drawing. You can see the folding from over here. And the folding is very interesting. You can definitely see the wind blowing this way. And the lighting should definitely go this way, I suppose. Like it's basically hitting on the cowboy hat. Overall, this is a nice Joshua Graham. Just because they have the bandage. It's known universal that anyone have a bandage around their face is Joshua Graham. At least a version of them. Anyway, thank you Kira for submitting. I really love the color. I really love the way that it gives off the vibe. Yeah, especially the vibe. Feel very mysterious. Maybe this guy gonna kill someone. Or like he got killed so many times. Shading is good, the lines are good. The chaotic lines, the... I wonder how fast did it take him? Or like how long did it take him to do this? Anyway, thank you Kira for submitting your prompt. I look forward to see more of your submissions in the future. Now, before we go on the monthly prompt, well, next prompt, I gotta say thank you very much for submitting. Thank you all for submitting. We have a few here, and if you want to submit your submissions, join the Discord below and don't be shy. We offer help if needed and compliments. There's a critique channel if you want, and most people would not give unsolicited advice unless asked in the critiques channel. Now, as you can see, the date for next week is gonna be 21st of July, and the pose and the word is ta-da! It's casual, a very casual thing, and the pose is the crab pose. I hope everyone gonna take this very fun. Next week gonna be fun. Yeah, next week gonna be fun. This is casual. That's a weekly prompt from next week. Am I free to join the Discord if I don't join? I mean, technically, you can join the Discord and you can like go around and look and lurk. I don't see anything fine with it as long as you don't annoy people in there or such. I'd say you'll be free. You can hang out there. Yeah. Anyway, for the weekly prompt, your due date is 21st of July. I said the date right here. As for the monthly one, it's still spirits, obviously, and the due date is for 4th of August because that is like half July, half August, but it's also the final week. Anyway, I look forward to see you all next week. And yeah, thank you for participating in this week's submission prompt, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for everyone for watching. I'll see you all next time. Good morning, good afternoon, good night.